Good morning. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all are doing good. We've got several folks this morning that we need to pray for. We need prayers for Brandon Schwartz, Kay Barrett, Nikki Alonzo, David Thomas, and Brenda Elkins. Please, keep them in your prayers. They have cancer. And also we need to extend sympathy to the family of Marty Reed. Please also keep in mind a friend of mine at work. His name is Tony Anderson. His wife has cancer. Daphne Anderson. Please keep her in your prayers and hope everything goes well with those folks. This morning we're going to be talking about a fellow named Job. There's a lot of bad things going on in this world right now, and some folks want to blame that on God. When things go bad, that's the first thing they think of is that why is God doing this to me? God doesn't do bad things like that. It's Satan. Satan came to God, and God talked to him about Job, what a good man he was. So Satan thinks he's going to go and he's going to break Job. So he goes and starts to do bad things to Job, and he kills all of his. He takes all of his oxen and his camels and sheep and donkeys, and he kills his servants, and he even kills Job's sons and daughters. Job he doesn't have anything left but his wife. And his wife, later on in the story, Job, Satan comes and puts boils on him and gives disease, and so poor old Job, he's just about had it. And his wife comes to him, she's not much help either. She comes to him and says, "Why don't you just curse God and die?" And Job reminds her that that he came into the world with nothing, and he would leave this world with nothing. So his wife stood in front of him and said bitterly, "What has helped you to serve God? You might as well curse him and die." But Job answers, "You speak like a person with no understanding. We have received many good things from God. How can we now refuse to receive bad things?" Once again, Job had not sinned, and the devil had failed to snatch him away from God. So, Job, he stuck with God. When we're going through our lives, we have God in our lives, and everything is good. Me and a friend of mine was talking the other day. That we have good things in our life all the time, but the bad things start coming in, and it's like we just want to turn our back on God. That's very easy to do, but we've got to maintain our relationship with God. God is there for us, and he's going to be there for us in the good times and the bad times. God doesn't make bad things happen to folks. Satan is the one that does that. Satan's the one that brings this bad stuff into the world. Satan is the one that does the evil. God cannot do evil. So we've got to maintain our relationship with God. He's our only defense against Satan. Otherwise, he's gonna take us over. We need to stick with God. God doesn't do bad things. So we got to keep that in mind. And this world is a bad place, and there's bad things going on. A lot of sick folks. We need to keep all of the folks that I mentioned this morning in prayers. We got to maintain our relationship with God, and so old Job, he come out, at the end, and he had doubled everything. God blessed him with even more than what he had. So, and that's the way God's going to do us too. He's going to take care of us. God's got a plan for each of us. We just got to maintain our relationship with him so we can get through this old world. and move on. Well, thank you for watching this morning. Check out that story of Job. It's in the Old Testament. It's got a whole chapter on him, and it's a pretty good story. Maybe that'll make us strong, and we can stick with God, and when things get bad, and not blame God for our bad stuff, but blame Satan. Thank you for watching. God bless, and see you next time.